Oh, good evening, people. Merry Christmas to you. I hope your Christmas celebrations and festivities have been going well in this season of Yuletide. Yes, a season of peace, harmony, and tranquility between all people of mankind. Obviously, that is apart from all the wars that are going on all around the place. I'm talking about in Gaza. Pray for the people of Gaza. Yes, please, if you get time, send a few prayers out to the people of Gaza who are actually getting bombarded to smithereens. It's a sad time of the year for the poor people of Gaza in Palestine. Okay, let me say good evening to a few people. I thought I would do a public broadcast tonight. Yeah, Merry Christmas, friends. And we will talk about the divide that does not exist, but only in the minds of interested parties. Let me say good evening to a few people first, and I will get on with the substance of the live stream. Good evening to the GZ camera slipped. Good to you. Hope you are doing well, and a Merry Christmas to you, and a Merry Christmas to the one and only Casa Rolex Casavovo. Casavovo, I hope I have pronounced the second name correct, because he has changed it from Casanova to Casavovo, or Vovo. Casa Rolex, Casavovo. It sounds a bit like French to me. I will say it in my French accent one more time. Merry Christmas to the Casa Rolex, Casavovo. Oh, yes, I like that one. Good evening to the Bare Bones. I hope you're doing well. Keep up the good work with your fantastic channel. I like the stuff you do. All them little things you do with your channel are very good indeed. Very good. Oh, good evening to the one and only, the fantastic, the fabulous, yeah, the admirable, yeah, the wonderful, the terrific, the lovely, the beautiful, the gorgeous Peggy. Good evening to you, darling. Merry Christmas to you. Hope your Christmas day went well, the old Christmas dinner and the festivities. And I hope you're enjoying this season of the year, the old Yuletide, the Christmas season, the season to be jolly. Isn't it? It's the season to be jolly. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la. Good evening to the one and only. Sometimes it will come in unexpectedly and it may hit you like a tornado, but we say good evening and Merry Christmas to the one and only Storm. Merry Christmas to you, the Storm. A Merry Christmas greeting. Hope you're doing well and all is good in the hood. Good evening to the Tony Beasley. Merry Christmas to you, Tony. Hope you're enjoying yourself on this wonderful season of goodwill. Season of goodwill. Peace and goodwill to all of mankind. We always use that word mankind, don't we? Because it's from times gone by, but we would say, when we say mankind, we mean everybody, men and women, but we will say peace and goodwill to all men, to all mankind and womankind, to even it up. See how I've just made this terminology up to rectify a wrong that has been done from the past, and we have now rectified it now in the future. Good evening to the one and only, the fantastic Gav B. I don't know if Gav B is actually tuning in from the fantastic country of Dubai in the old Middle East with the, I think it's cold out there in the nights, isn't it? Because let's face it, down in the, Palestine and Gaza where the people are copping it, or copping their whack. It's absolutely terrible what's going on down there. But I am hearing in Palestine and Gaza, so that's sort of Middle East as well, like it's cold in the night. The night time, it's cold. You always said that about the deserts. You can be hot during the day or something. But I don't really know what time of the year it is for the people in Middle East. Even I think if it's summer, I think when it goes to night time, it sort of goes cold in the Middle East. But anyway, Hope you're doing well, Gav B. Hope you're doing well, enjoying the Christmas festivities. Good evening to the fantastic, wonderful, yes, the wonderful Karina. Good evening to you, darling. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas festivities, getting into the Christmas spirit and all that. Yes, it's good, really good. There's a lot of good stuff on the old telly as well. If you want to watch some Christmas dramas, comedies, movies, or whatever, there's a lot to do. I tell you what, I just noticed today, people, and I'm going to give you a little tip. You can have this one for free. Everybody, well, anybody that's tuning in, yeah. And that is, I just popped into a Tesco's, you know, like Tesco's. No, the big supermarket ones, because today is a bank holiday. But there's a few of the Tesco's local and Tesco's. You know, you've got the big supermarket, and then you've got the Tesco local and Tesco Express. Oh yeah, Express and local or whatever. There's different sizes. Well, I just popped into one in Liverpool Street. Well, no, Liverpool Street, Bishopsgate. It's just across from Liverpool Street Station, you know, the train station. Yeah. And I popped into the Tesco's there to have a butcher's. And I seen that they had turkeys. You know, turkeys? Guess how much the original price was for the turkeys? Like, this is like, they were reduced today. The original price for one turkey was about £54. They were on 50 odd sheets, these turkeys. Guess how much they were flogging them for today on Boxing Day? You know, from the sort of frozen turkey type things or whatever. I don't know if they were frozen or chilled, but you needed to cook them. So the 50 odd pounds turkey today, guess how much it was down to? 15 quid. They were lying. A lot of people weren't even snatching them up. Because I think what it is with the turkeys and all that, you get, I mean, that's a bargain. That is, I mean, you should snap up a bargain like that. But the thing is, it's going to take you hours and hours to cook them, innit? But, as I say, from 50 odd quid to 15 is a bargain indeed. Yeah, I never got one, but I'm just pointing out, if you go into your shops and like that supermarkets, right, I'm going to tell you the bargains you're going to get at the moment. You're going to get like turkeys or whatever, or frozen turkeys. They're going to reduce them, like I just said, right? And have another look. I'll probably have a look tomorrow. I'll pop into a few of the supermarkets, because I like to pick up on special offer. You get the cheeses. You know when they do the cheese boards, and you get you don't get the board, but you get the box. And it's got all the little different segments of cheese in it. You know, a bit of Stilton, a bit of Dolce Latte, bit of Red Leicester. You know, the cheese boards. I will pick myself up maybe a couple of cheese boards. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes. I'll tell you what, if you eat cheese, I don't know if anybody there eats cheese. They say that cheese can make you dream. Make you dream. That's true. It is true. Oh, it is true. Oh, well, I had a dream. I was on a double-decker bus, like, you know, the old buses. This is in the London buses now. We've got like the doors. You know, they press the button, don't they, the driver, and they all work on I don't know, hydraulics or whatever, automatic doors, isn't they? But they've still got just a couple of Route Masters. That's the red buses with the open door. You know, it's just got a pole in it, a pole in the middle of the square at the back of the bus, at the side, at the back end, the rear of the bus, right? And you just hop on and hop off. There's only a couple of them running on a route, and they just do it mainly for tourists. But I had a dream after eating some cheese. I was on a bus, one of these Route Masters, as a passenger, and whoever was driving it was doing about 90 miles an hour, going down the roads. I was dreaming this. I'm holding on, going, oh no, my time is coming up. This is at the end of the road. And it felt like it was going up hills and down hills and, like that. And it was a terrifying dream. And I think just as it was about to crash, the bus, yeah, this is what happens. I wakened up. I wakened up out my sleep. And also, there's also another one. This is another one. Have you ever dreamt about you fall off a cliff? And when you fall off the cliff, see before you in the dream where you hit the deck, where it's going to be curtains, end of, you waking up, you sort of waking up. Now, I've got the theory that if you don't waken up, like, I was on the bus, I was telling you, the route master, and it was going 90 miles an hour, and it was going faster and faster, and I thought, it's just going to crash into something. But if I never wakened up before the end of that dream and let the dream continue and it crashed, there's a chance that you might actually not waken up at all from your sleep. Yeah. And that's why it must be something in you triggers you to waken up. Right, otherwise you could end up being kaput. End of story. End of. And the same thing if you're dreaming that you're falling over a cliff. Yeah, if you don't waken up before you land on the deck, you could be the same thing. I mean, I don't know if there's any scientific basis to that, but it is interesting. It is an interesting bit of trivia I give to the people in the chat. Let me just say before I develop the theme of the live. Good afternoon to the one and only from the fantastic little country. Is it a country? I think it might be called Northern Ireland. It's part of the United Kingdom, innit? But it is Northern Ireland, it is. And I say good afternoon to the wonderful, fantastic, tremendous, terrific. Yeah, Cara Kay. Good afternoon to you, darling. Hope you're doing well in the little Northern Ireland and everything is good in the hood. Getting on with the Christmas festivities and all that, partying. Well done for you. And good afternoon, and especially a Merry Christmas to the one and only Paul C. Hope you're mixing them decks and getting the old music on for yourself over the Christmas period, Paul. Hope you are doing that. Indeed, I do hope so. Hope you can hear me all right, people. Whoops, I hope you can hear me all right. And oh, good afternoon to the one and only. A blast from the past. Please give us a drum roll. Roll out the red carpet for the one and only. Peggy knows who this is. The one and only Frederick K. Freddie K. Yeah, hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're enjoying the Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and all of yours. I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas. And yeah, hope you have a good New Year when the New Year comes soon. Yeah, big respect to Frederick K there. Thank you very much, Frederick, for popping in. Anyway, getting on to the theme of the live stream. The divide. There is no divides, I say. I say that this thing about YouTube, this argy-bargy and argument, this sort of divide is in the minds of parties, interested parties that are sort of, how can I put it? They are in support of a divide because they haven't got anything to talk about. They haven't got anything to talk about. So what happens is you get a few people and they want to say that there is a divide. Well, let me tell you, I don't think there is a divide at all. What you've got on YouTube in this sector of YouTube is, right, you've got some channels, right? Now, everybody won't get on with everybody else, right? Right. But what these people are doing, it's a very minute number of people who are propagating the idea of a divide because it suits them. It suits them to say there is a divide so that they can constantly fire up lives, and that will be the content of their life. The content of their life will be talking about people on one side or another side. In other words, they are creating a divide, but the divide is only in their minds because they are the interested parties in creating a divide. The divide is a false economy. There is no such thing as the divide. What you've got is, you've got some channels, right? And some people in live stream chats won't get on with other people. right? You know, they're all having a bit of argy-bargy and all that sort of stuff, right? But what they can do is, people on this sector of YouTube, if you want to call it that, sector of YouTube, right? They can go to any channel that they want to. There is no such thing as this. You can't go to this channel, and if you go to this channel, we don't like you going to this channel. Yeah, you know, you get these people that I'm talking about, the interested parties who are interested in propagating divide. It suits them because they want to talk about them and us. When this is an illusion. There is no such thing as them and us. There is people who don't get on with each other or all that sort of stuff. And there is people in live stream chats who they argue with other people. And that's about it. It is not a great big obstacle. It's not a great big obstacle. And what I would say is myself, like, I mean, this is what, Boxing Day? There's another good few days to come before Christmas Eve. And no, sorry, not Christmas Eve. I do humbly apologise. I do humbly apologise for that mishap of a slip. There's about a week or something to go to Christmas. I've done it again. I do humbly apologise again. I've just rewound it again. Right. Third time lucky, yeah. There is about a week to go until New Year's Eve. This is what I meant to say in the first place. And I think there is time there to build bridges, and let's conquer this false divide. This abstract, it's an idea that is propagated and fermented by people who are interested parties in creating a divide. But I would say it is actually a false divide. It does not exist. It only exists in the minds of the interested parties who have interest in keeping this sort of idea going, And what I would say is, it's now coming to people. People are now on this sector of YouTube. Yet people on this sector of YouTube are now coming to the conclusion, and this goes for a lot of people who are arguing with each other, in live stream chats and on panels, from other panels, arguing with people from other panels and all that. But they are now drawn to the conclusion also that this divide is a false divide. It does not exist. It's just that some people will never ever get on with other people, but you just have to get along. You have to get along. You don't have to like somebody, but you can get along in a sort of, how can I put it? Whereby you can communicate and all that. You know, you don't want all that heavy duty stuff, all that heavy duty hate stuff. And I think there's about a week to go until New Year's Eve. And I think that people could build some bridges, mend fences. Yes, I think it is quite feasible to have a little sort of, like a summit, a peace summit. Do you know what I mean? There can be peace brokered. There can be peace brokered indeed. Friends, there can be peace brokered. But in order for peace to be brokered, and peace to be sort of made, all people should be invested in it. And this is where it's very, very difficult, people. This is where it is very, very difficult, that some people are not willing to invest in peace. And the people who are not willing to invest in peace are people who, I say, they are parties who are interested in keeping a divide going, making out there is a divide when the actual divide does not exist, but only in their minds. It only exists in their minds, if you get my drift. if you get my drift. Do you get my drift? Yes. So this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we, when I say we, I mean friends, everybody on the sector of YouTube have a sort of obligation to promote the idea that people can go to any channel, whatever they want to go onto, and talk to whoever they want to go onto, without other people saying to them, why did you go onto that channel? Why are you going here? Why are you going there? And there is a few interested parties in creating a divide who do such a thing. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. Now, until these people who are the interested parties in creating the divide and continuing the divide, turn around and say to themselves, well, okay, look, we're going to try something else new. We're going to we'll do lives, and we'll talk about movies, television, books, anything. We'll pick a subject, we'll pick something and we'll talk about it. Not talk about people and slag them off from other channels. Every time I do a live and I don't even mention these people's names, it makes their blood boil. It makes their blood boil so much so that they will fire up a live and they will go doolally, because they know that when they hear the voice of me, they hear my voice speaking a quite sensible plan, and people would buy into the plan, that there is no divide. There is no divide, and people are free of will to go on any channels they so wish to go on. Yeah, they so wish to go on. So I'm one of these guys, me, people, me, friends, I am always trying to be even-handed. Oh, let me say good evening to the Brian Scott. Good evening to you, Brian. I hope you had a lovely Christmas day, Christmas dinner and festivities. Hope it went well for you, Brian. Yeah. Who else have we got here? Good evening to His Excellency Sir L.R. Okay, Your Highness. I hope you had a good Christmas day, Your Highness. Good evening to the one and only, the legendary. Well, he is the legend that is the Fact Notification. Good evening to you, and a merry, merry Christmas to you. Hope it all well on the Christmas day. Hope it went all well on the Christmas day. Oops, there you go. I hope I didn't lose the sound there because I accidentally pressed something. Yes, I will say it again to the Facts Notifications. A merry, merry Christmas to you, and I hope you had an enjoyable Christmas that all went well on the Christmas day. Right. Oh, good. Is it evening? Yes, it is evening. Good evening to the one and only, the little legendary lady from the fantastic land of Scousers from Liverpool. Yeah, the fantastic raver. She likes to dance and all that, and likes the dance music and the gigs, the dance gigs and all that sort of stuff. We say Merry Christmas to the one and only Quaver Raver. Hope you're doing well, darling, and I hope you're enjoying your Christmas festivities. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas festivities. Yeah. Now, let me get back to the thing. Now, they won't like me saying this out there, but I say this with 1 week to go to Christmas Eve, that we can sort this out. We can sort out all this stuff about a divide. We can sort this stuff out about a divide, and we can move on in peace and harmony. But there's some people, they have to invest into it and buy into it. And this is what we're facing at the moment. This is an uphill battle, an uphill struggle. We've got to try and see, will they buy into it? You know who I'm talking about there, don't you? I don't have to mention their names. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll just say. I bet you'll fire a live up tonight and be spouting venom out. I'll just say that there's two women from one channel, and they are the ones who, in my view, and I do appeal to them. I appeal to these two ladies politely and courteously, and say to the two ladies, look, it's Christmas. I don't think they took notice the other day on Christmas Day. Christmas Day didn't matter. But I said to the two ladies, look, are you willing to go into 2024, full of sort of, how can I put it, conflict? Do you want to go into 2024 like that? And in the subliminal messages going through your brain, thinking about conflict all the time? Would you not rather just get away from that and get on and do some fun and laughter, instead of being adversarial and want to go into arguments and shouting out full of, I'm trying to keep it diplomatic here, but all that sort of argy-bargy conflict, hate speech, I have to say hate speech. Do you want to be doing that in 2024? I don't think you would be, really. I think surely you must be getting fed up with it yourself, ladies. You must be getting fed up with it yourself. I mean, look, there's no way that I envisage 2024 going on with myself, with all this. It's just a waste of time, all this conflict, especially on YouTube. I mean, could you imagine going into 2024, like, say this time next Christmas, all this sort of same old stuff, the same old chestnut going on and on and on? It is absolutely a waste of time. People want to have a laugh, etc. on YouTube. Yeah, I would say to the ladies, to the two ladies, I appeal to you to think positively, and get the idea out of your head. Yeah, get the idea out of your head that there is a divide. The divide, it does not exist. People are perfectly free to go onto any channel they so wish to do so, and they don't need people going, why did you go onto that channel, and why did you go onto this channel and that channel? This is this false divide that is created in the mindset of the two ladies. The two ladies, they are the ones who are propagating this mindset. So we say to them, we appeal to them, we appeal to your better nature. We appeal to your better nature, ladies, to ditch the idea of the divide. There is no divide. Yeah. I just heard that a guy went from one channel to another channel, yeah, today, and then he went, he normally goes on a few channels, and the guy went on to another channel yesterday evening, and he was having a bit of a parley, making a bit of peace. How can I put it? Resolving conflict. Yeah, he went there with an admirable intention, and I think he had some success. Him and another guy buried the hatchet. Yeah, not into their heads. That's just a metaphor, figure of speech. But they buried the hatchet. They resolved some previous argument or something. They resolved the conflict. But anyway, today the guy went into somebody's chat. Onto somebody's panel. This is one of the panels, yeah, that is one of the panels who are party to keeping this idea of a divide going. Yeah, he jumped into this panel and the guy started digging him out. He started digging him out. digging him out. Why were you on there? Why were you on there last night? Actually, the guy who was digging him out, I think, has now done a bunk. He's now done a bunk. Apparently, the guy who was digging him out, yeah, he slipped up and showed his boat race, didn't he? This is the thing, about this YouTube. When you have avatar people behind avatars, right? People have all got these pictures in their imagination of what people look like, they sound like, or they look like this or that. They all look whatever. This guy was putting across some sort of perception that he was a suave fella and all that. And then when he slipped up and you seen the picture, oh, what can I say? What can I say? Well, I'm not going to say a lot because I don't go in for that sort of thing. But put it this way, it wasn't the picture which people were probably thinking about. You know what I mean? I would have said, too much time spent on YouTube. You need to go down and, I'll be going down the gym tomorrow when it opens up. The gym, I do a little bit on the treadmill and all that. But I would have said to that guy whose boat race slipped up, you need to get yourself out the box bedroom and get down the gym, man. Yeah, get down the gym. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. So the guy who jumped onto that guy's channel, yeah, and the guy who's disappeared was digging him out. The guy that was interested in keeping on the divide going. He was saying, "Why did you go onto that panel last night? Why did you go into that panel last night?" And the other guy goes, "Well, I was trying to, resolve conflict. I was trying to sort something out between me and the other guy. And he said, I'll do this. And I said, I'll do that. And they resolved a bit of conflict, which is quite good. But now that he jumped onto that guy's channel, the guy that's done a runner, the guy that done a runner was digging him out for going on that channel last night, on that panel last night. Why did you go on there? What was this? Oh, we don't like this. We don't like that. This is what I'm trying to say about the divide. It's people who are interested in keeping the divide going. There's one. He's done a runner. That guy. He's done a runner. Right. Now, the guy who went on the panel last night, he was sort of pressured, didn't he? Start. What'd you call it? Oh yeah. He was getting a bit. I'm trying to think what the word is. It word is, but he was getting pressured when he started sort of bowing down to this guy. Bowing down a bit and all that. And he said some naughty words about your boy here. He said, "Oh, say something about one of them. From this fictitious divide." So this guy said some very, very nasty words. Very, very nasty words. But look, I just let it go over the top of my head. I go over the top of my head. But, his words. Yeah, the guy said some nasty words, which if I went back with a vengeance, the guy would be in bits. Believe you me, the guy would be in bits. But being as I say, I have got a new objective, and my objective is to with a week to go to New Year's Eve, to try and get some peace on this sector of YouTube. See if we can get some peace and resolve the conflict. As I say, look. The big stumbling block is these two women, these two ladies, I should say, these two ladies. They are the number one stumbling block. They're the ones. There's all these new channels as well that sort of are on the peripherals, on the edges of these two women's, and they're getting sucked in, and they're getting the same mindset as well. Oh, he was out there, she was out there, he was out there. Look. Listen, people. Listen, friends and people out there, interested parties. Do not buy into this thing about a divide. Just go wherever you want to go. You're going to go into a chat and you're not going to get on with everybody in the chat, the live stream chat and all that. And that's the way it's going, isn't it? It's like you go into one and then there'll be a lot of people in there that you like, and then you'll go into another one, there'll be people in there that you don't like, and they don't like you, and vice versa. But that's just the way of the world. But what you do is you don't resort to a divide. This divide about there's this side and there's that side. That is a false economy. That makes things twice as bad. That makes it all the worse. That makes it all the worse. So basically, hang on a minute. Good evening to the one and only. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas to the fantastic, wonderful Charlotte Murphy. Hope everything is going well with you, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas day, Christmas festivities, and hope it all goes well for you in the new year when it comes along. Let me just go down. Good evening to the one and only Roger Sterling. Hope you're going well, Roger. Wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes along, Roger. So that is where I'm coming from. How do I say this one? Oh, good evening to the Paul. I'm on my way to the Subway Army Denton. I think I might know who that is, you know. Denton, if that's the guy, Denton. But anyway, yeah, we say Merry Christmas to Paul. Yam Yam, Subway Army Denton. Bit of a mouthful that is, but we wish him a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes along. Oh yeah, and an extra special drum roll and red carpet, please, for the one and only who is John Boy, wishing you a very, very Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes along to the fantastic John Boy. Hope your Christmas has been going good, sir, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. Good evening to the one and only Callum Jackson. Merry Christmas to you, sir, and a Happy New Year when it comes along to Callum. Yes, they're all looking well in the chat here. They're doing well in the chat, the live stream chat here. And I'm just hoping, look, all we can do is, and good evening to the one and only, the fantastic wife of the star man of the moment, the fantastic John Smith. Sir John Smith, yeah, Knight of the fantastic realm of Cardiff City in the country of Wales. His fantastic wife, Callie. Good evening to you, darling. Hope all is going well in the Smith household. And you're having a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes along. Oh, yeah, good evening to the Maureen Shaw. Good evening to you, Maureen. Hope all is well. Hope you're enjoying the festivities. And, yeah, there's more to come with the new year. So big respect and a Merry Christmas to Maureen Shaw. Good evening to the one and only Tracy Beattie. Merry Christmas to you, Tracy. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes along. Wishing you all the best for you and yours for 2024 to Tracy Beattie. Yes, that's the way to do it. So as I say, all we can do, yeah, is reach out to the two ladies. They know who they are, the two ladies. And the two ladies, we say, look, forget about divides. Forget about divides. The divides only exist in your mind. Yeah, it's an idea in your mind. There is no divides out there. People can and are entitled to go wherever they want to on YouTube, and especially on this sector of YouTube. And if they do go on from channel to channel or whatever, it does not help matters when, like yourself, the two ladies, that you start cross-examining them if they come onto your live stream chat or else on your panel. Where have you been? Why did you go there? How come you were talking to him? Or how come you were talking to her? Why were you on that panel? Why was she on this panel? Excuse me, that is not what YouTube is about. And we do not want to create some sort of, how can I put it, an apartheid on this sector of YouTube where you have two different sections. That is propagating a divide, where a divide does not exist in reality. There is not an existing real divide, only in the minds of interested parties that it is beneficial to, because I have to just say it, because people who create this this divide, yeah, they want a divide because when they do live streams, they've got something to talk about. You know, all they do is they'll talk about people involved in the divide on this side and on that side. It gives them content. They have to be more adventurous and more creative, and just talk about things other than divide. As I say, we've give you ideas. Talk about movies, talk about television, talk about plays, talk about books, talk about theatre, talk about dancing. You know, there's tons of stuff that you can talk about. You know what I mean? You do not need to go back to the default system of the divide. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's true. That is true. You do not need to talk about the divide. Oh yeah, right, I've done enough about that. I think I've got the message of the divides out the way. There is no such thing as a divide, yeah? Oh, good evening to the one and only. Yeah, the one and only, the inquisitive, the sharp. I think he's a sharp dresser as well. The man from Mancunia, the one and only. The focus on real life, Dennis. Yeah, good evening to you. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and you had Merry Christmas festivities and are enjoying the season of Christmas and hopefully the new year when it comes along. To Dennis. Yeah, so basically, I think we've got the message out there about there is no divide, and I appeal once again to the ladies that we have a week to go. Look, we have a week to go before what do you call it, the new year. Now look, right, I've had a bit of to and fro with some people on YouTube, and I'm quite willing to resolve conflict, any conflict with anybody who may be, party to involved in a bit of conflict. That's the sort of guy I am. Yeah, pardon me. That's the sort of guy I am. I am up for resolving the conflict. So if anybody wants to leave a comment or something, leave a comment. They want me to chat with them, talk with them on a live stream or whatever it may be, to specifically resolve some conflict. I am available to do that. I'm available to do it. Yes, I will do it sort of 1-to-1 or whatever. 1-to-1. Let me know, and we can bury the hatchets. But I think coming up to 2024, everybody's got a responsibility to cease this, get this thing wrapped up. Right, look, let's be reality. You're still going to have people sort of arguing and back and forth in chats and all that, but it can be like a different type of level, a bit of a like sort of banter type level, that sort of stuff, that sort of vicious, hard stuff. That can be resolved. All that stuff can be resolved, and then hopefully, then in 2024 it'll be a bit different. I mean, I'm going to be doing other stuff in 2024. I will still be on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, but I won't be doing a lot. I'll be doing what I think is necessary. I'm doing, as I say, but I won't be involved in all this conflict stuff. It's It's past its sell-by date, but I was giving people the opportunity. The opportunity there is for people to recognise that this conflict, this type of stuff, is not good for mind, body and soul of anybody involved. You know, anybody involved. It's not good for anybody involved in conflict. Take it from me. Right, so that is that. I'm going to draw put a full stop in that at the moment. Just for the last little part of this live stream, I'm just going to update you on one of the things I'm going to be doing on 2024 when I'm off YouTube. When I'm off YouTube, I will say that I'll be coming back on this channel with the fantastic song that I wrote. The music's been done in the studio, and it's called Give Your Love. It's a nice song. I've got a fantastic singer. Yeah, she's just waiting to go into the studio. We'll get her in the studio and we'll get the song, and I'll shoot a video and I'll post a video, and I'm really, really excited with this song. It's going to be fantastic. She's a fantastic singer, and I think this song, you're going to love it when you hear it. I've wrote the lyrics. We've done the music in the studio, and it's just a matter of getting in early after the new year, and we're definitely going to knock it out. I envisage getting this song up by February, you know, like on video. I envisage getting it up on February. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, good evening to the one and only, the fantastic BB. I hope you're doing well, sir. I don't know if it's a lady or a man. We don't know, do we? Because just I'm assuming it's a man because I can see. Is that a football ground? Maybe in the avatar. But anyway, we'll just say good evening to the BB. Hope you're well, and I hope you've had a Merry Christmas. Lots of festivities, and you're looking forward to the new year, and you will have a fantastic new year when it comes along. And I called him a pillock or something. Huh? 100% Jockney, you call me a pillock, but I still watch your lives. Please forgive me, BB, if I called you a pillock. I have no recollection of calling BB a pillock. Oh, no, I might have done. Anyway, you just call me a pillock back off camera, like, or whatever. Don't stick it in the chat in case one of the mods time you or something. Yeah, big respect to the BBs. BB's having a laugh here. This is what it's all about, having a laugh. I know I must have said it, BB, because I do use that occasionally, the word pillock, because I'm a sort of Londoner, aren't I? Well, that's good, that one. I like that one from the BB there. Well done for that, BB. Anyway, so what I was going to say, what I'm going to be doing. Good evening to the one and only, the fantastic Cindy. Hope you're doing well, darling. You're still doing well with your music. I think Cindy hit, if I just noticed something the other day, Cindy has hit the 2,000 mark for her, like subscribers. Well done, darling. That's fantastic achievement. Yeah, fantastic achievement. Yeah, anybody wants to check out Cindy channel, get over there and please subscribe. Cindy is a cracking channel. Yeah, 2,000 subscribers. Well done for that, darling. That's really, really good. Like, really, really good. Fantastic. And oh yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Cindy, and Happy New Year when it comes along. So anyway, I'll get on to the final part of this. I'm going to be going in about 5 minutes. But what I am going to be doing offline, and I hope people don't mind this. I'm going to be writing a little book. I'm going to get stuck into it. I'm going to be writing a book on my experiences on YouTube. You know how when I came onto YouTube during lockdown, I just came on like to do music, and I ended up in this I call it sector of YouTube now. This is a good one, isn't it? They called it the YouTube community, and then somebody said the YouTube corner. somebody mentioned this word sector, and I like that. So I ended up in this YouTube sector, and it is a crazy, crazy world. It's a crazy world, and I'm going to do something offline. I'm going to be getting stuck into it. That's why I'm feeling upbeat about this, and I'm going to be writing about my experiences on YouTube. But it's going to be it's going to be part. How can I put it? It'll be fiction, really. You know what I mean? Fiction. It's no like fully fact. But I'm going to use a lot of the characters, some of the handles and characters from it, from the YouTube sector, and I'm going to sort of do a book, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know what the name of the book's going to be. I've actually got the title for the book, although I haven't put pen to paper yet or key to keyboard, fingers to keyboard yet. Yeah, guess what the name of the book is going to be? And I admit I have not plagiarized completely, but the title is, I've took part of a title and I've changed one word in the title. The book is going to be called A New Breed of Dafties. Yeah, I'm serious about this, because it's going to be funny as well, isn't it? It's not a serious book. It's going to be like, how can I put it? Comedy, drama, fiction, Yeah. It's going to be called A New Breed of Dafties, because that's sort of Scottish word, isn't it? Dafties. So I'm thinking A New Breed of Dafties is the title of the book. Yeah, that's going to be in 2024. I'm going to get stuck into it after the new year. Oh, I have to say Merry Christmas to the fantastic Old School Pete, the legend himself. I hope you're doing well, sir, and hope all is good in the hood and you've enjoyed your Christmas festivities, sitting at the old Christmas table with the turkey, the Christmas pudding, and enjoying the fantastic ambience of your Christmas day. Yeah, big up the Old School Pete. Yeah, man of wisdom. Always listen to this guy if he gives you would you call it, a bit of advice or a nice little comment in the chat, because he is a font of knowledge. I'm serious about that. He's one of the sensible people I have met on YouTube, like, on the panels and live streams and all that. Very, very knowledgeable guy. Merry Christmas to the one and only Mr. G. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope all is good in the hood and you had a fantastic Christmas day. I don't know if you would have been carving the turkey, Mr. G, or whatever, but yeah, doing the old Christmas dinner and what have you, or maybe doing the dishes afterwards, or maybe if you've got an electric dishwasher, that's even better, isn't it? But I hope your day went well, Mr. G. Merry Christmas to you, sir, and hope you have a good new year when it comes along. So basically, that's it. I've just shared you a bit of my plan for Merry Christmas. I must say, this is such a pleasant surprise to the one and only, the little lady originally from the West Coast, now living on the East Coast of Scotland, a fantastic little lady from the wonderful Scottish coast, and her name is Isa. Good evening to you, Isa, darling. Long time no see. Hope you had a lovely Merry Christmas, and I hope you're looking forward to having a Happy New Year. Big up, big respect to Isa. Thanks, darling, for popping in. It's always nice to see you're on the scene again. You're on the scene. So there you have it, people, yeah. I'm going to be doing, as I say, in 2024, I'm going to be writing a book, A New Breed of Dafties, yeah. I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to knock it out. And I'm going to be using a lot of the characters from YouTube, the handles and all that. I'll do it, and then if they don't like it, they can sue me. If I use the handles, I won't be using any of the people's real names. I'll only be using the YouTube handles, if you know what I mean. Do you get me? Yes, that is what I will be doing. I will be doing it when I write. Write. I always write with pen and paper first, and then I'll type it up. A new breed of dafties. I'm going to get stuck into it straight after the new year. I might even start before the new year, actually. Do you know what I mean? Like, but anyway, what I'm going to do, people, thank you so much. I say this out loud to the people out there, especially to the two ladies. You know, the two ladies know who I'm talking about, and I'm saying this in all sincerity. Look, if you want to resolve conflict before the new year, yeah, bring down this. Get rid of this idea about divide. There's no divide, and we just have to make sure that people know that there's no divide. People can go wherever they want to go, on channel they want to go on, in live stream chats, and that's that. You don't want to create a divide. So I'm up for talking to anybody who is in a little bit of conflict with myself. I am a man of peace, and I am a peacemaker. And I'm willing to talk to people before the new year. If anybody says, look, sends me an invite to jump onto a panel or something like that, I will take up that if it is got a chance of resolving conflict. As I say, we want everything resolved by the new year. Oh yeah. Thank you very much, Isa. Thank you for that, darling. Hope you're well, darling, on the wonderful east coast of Scotland, bonny Scotland. I bet it's getting a bit chilly up there now, isn't it? So, as I say, I hope the people out there, what do you call it, take up my offer. So on that note, I'm just going to say to everybody, yeah, especially a special big thanks to the fantastic, wonderful, tremendous, terrific, absolutely fabulous, gorgeous, beautiful Peggy. Thank you, darling, for everything you've done for my channel this year, last year, and the year before. I think that covers it. Like, without her, the channel wouldn't be wherever it is. She is a fantastic channel builder. She's helped build up a lot of channels. Yeah, she's helped to build up a lot of channels. She even had a hand in building up, if I might even say so myself, the Exposure TV channel in the early days. She was at the forefront of helping to build that up. Anyway, we wish peace, harmony, and goodwill to all men and women of mankind. Yeah. So, as I say, if anybody out there is, wants. Oh, hang on, I've just noticed. So Dendon, I think that was Dendon. You know, was that Dendon with the big long name? But if it wasn't, we say Merry Christmas to the fantastic Dendon. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you had a Merry Christmas festivities and a wonderful Christmas day. And we hope you have a Happy New Year when it comes along. So on that note, people, I am there and available if anybody wants to reach out to me. And we will work to try and resolve this conflict by the end of the week before the 31st of December and New Year's Day. We want to get it all sorted before the new year. Yeah, I will talk to anybody. I'll even talk to the two ladies. The two ladies, yeah, if they can invite me onto their panel, I will come on. We will talk. We will try and sort things out. We can sort things out. So I am there. I'm reaching out, and I will be available. Yeah. Okay, my people, and all my friends in the live stream chat. Thank you very much for tuning in, and anybody else who may be just looking in. Have a great night. Yeah. Be lucky and stay blessed. I'll catch you later. And and a special big shout out to the wonderful little lady called Isa. Thank you once again, Isa, for tuning in. Thank you, darling. That's very, very nice to see you back on the scene. As I say, have a great evening. Be lucky and stay blessed. Catch you later. My people, my people. Bye.